Hello there, adventurers, and welcome back to another episode of Neon's Game Night. Tonight, we're hopping back into Fallout 76, but as you might be able to see here pretty quickly, this is not the same character that we played a few weeks ago when we visited Fallout 76 for Game Night. No, this is Old Man Pete. He is my new character that I've made on my copy of the game on the PC. Whereas previously we were playing on the Xbox. Old Man Pete, I envision as a bit of a curmudgeon-y old guy that likes to tell people to get off his lawn and likes to just have his own simple, peaceful life out in the Appalachia woods. He has the Settler Forager ally here currently as his sort of friend that they can sort of both raise their fist and yell at clouds together. So we don't really have that big of a camp right now. We just kind of have a small cabin, but it's enough. It's got all the basic amenities. It's got a bed and a shelf and the stash box and all that stuff, and a little bit of the crafting workbenches. So we still have a little ways to fill that out. We're right across from the Wayward bar, which is perfect because we don't have any way to make our own booze right now, and that's definitely something that Pete here wants to change. And he's heard some rumors that in Morgantown there might be some old equipment to be able to do his own distilling. So he wants to go check that out. And so that's what we're going to do today. I kind of wish it was more in the daytime right now to have gotten a better shot and all that stuff, but that's fine. We're just going to roll with the punches. And if you saw the previous Fallout 76 video, you'll know that rolling with the punches is kind of what you have to do with Fallout 76, because the last time we were here, the game had about five different server disconnects, so it was a bit of a fun time. And I'll tell you, being candid, we already had some fun issues trying to get this recording started with people coming in and just disrupting, trying to get the intro recorded and all that stuff. But we're here now, and we're heading off to Morgantown, so let's get to it. So Pete here, I sort of envision, like I said, as just an old guy trying to live a simple life out in the woods. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy about Fallout 76, is that it has I feel like the most potential for kind of creating your own unique stories and characters within it. And this has sort of been an idea that I've had for a little bit. And what kind of sealed the deal is my YouTuber friend Clay, aka Terminally Nerdy, has picked up Fallout 76 a bit, and his character's name, I believe, is Old Man Murph. And I felt like it'd just make a lot of sense to I felt like at that point Old Man Pete just had to be made, so that's what I did. And so, we've got company. And I'm running a shotgun right now. I've gone ahead with the, when I started this character, one of the changes that they made over the years is when you come out of the vault, out of Vault 76, you can get a choice that basically gives you a bit of a perk loadout, a custom perk loadout, whether that's for, oh my goodness. Oh, we've got more enemies. Uh-oh. I don't feel good. Hey, what are you doing trying to shoot at me? I got a shotgun.
How you hurt
Yeah, take a 12 gauge right to the face. There we go. Yeah, how's that feel, mutie? I'll take all your stuff too. Right. So as I was saying, you get a choice of being able to select a different loadout. So you can choose to select like a shotgunner build or a pistol build or something like that, and it comes with its own. It takes you to level 20 right out the gate, and it gives you a pre-built perk card loadout that has perks pertaining to that type of build. And so I'm choosing the shotgunner because if I'm going to be the curmudgeon-y old man telling people to get off my lawn, I gotta do it with a shotgun, you know what I'm saying? So, just like these super mutants. Okay. What the heck is this? Just an ash pile. Somebody met a terrible fate, looks like. But yeah, we're heading to Morgantown because we got a lead from somebody at the Wayward that told us that there might be some distilling equipment and some kind of way to distill new spirits up in Morgantown, specifically over at the college side of the town where the fraternities used to have parties. So that is where we are going here at night. What? Oh my goodness, what the heck is that? That is a Deathclaw. What is a Deathclaw doing down here in the forest? I don't know, but I do not want to find out. No. No, 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 no. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Pete might be old and stubborn, but he is not dumb. He is not dumb. That does not look like something that he wants to get involved in. No, sir. No, sir. And no, we're not going to claim the workshop at Gorge Junkyard. Don't bother me about it. I do what I want. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. Hopefully we've avoided the Deathclaw. It's not often you see a Deathclaw in the forest, because this region, the forest that comprises sort of this whole big area, is sort of the beginner zone, basically, and most of the time it's full of lower level enemies and spawns. So the fact that there's a Deathclaw is quite interesting. You don't see that very often. Alright, well, fatal injury avoided. Fatal injury being clawed open by a Deathclaw. Alright, and so now we're back on the road. Perhaps this is one of those lessons for maybe the road isn't always the best place to be. But it's open, it gives the most visibility. So if we were in the woods, there's a good chance I might not have even seen the Deathclaw coming, because it could have been behind trees or any sort of number of things. Okay. Wait, which way is the way? So we can keep following this road. That should take us all the way into Morgantown proper. So let's do that. I really love the map of Fallout 76. I know I mentioned briefly in the previous video talking about how the world design is just excellent. But what I also just enjoy about the Fallout 76 map is the literal map itself. I love the sort of paper map aesthetic and the information that you get from it, like these roads and being able to see the landmarks and stuff like that. That just makes it so much better for navigation than the previous way that they did in Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, which was it used to be like in the Pit-Boy here, and it would have this sort of like grid-lined green map that didn't really have much information of interest. But we've come across somebody else's camp. So this is interesting. What do we got in here? Oh my gosh. What is that noise? Hello? That doesn't sound good. Oh no, we got robots attacking the guy's house. Let's assist. Alright. Get out the pump action. Ow. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah. They were just shooting up on this guy's house. That's no fun. It's not nice of them to do. So, figure we can be a good neighbor and help them out there. But anyways, that's some actual person's house that they've built. That is actually just like a prefab thing. In the camp, there's been a lot of updates that have added like little prefabs so that you can sort of limit your usage of your camp limit so that you can add more decorations and stuff like that. Whereas if you're building a house wall by wall, floor by floor, it can get a little cumbersome, and it can really eat into your camp's build limit. A lot of those are added in the Atom Shop, the microtransaction store, which we have no purchases of. That's the one thing with this PC account that I've got here is I'm starting entirely from scratch, like completely from scratch. I mentioned previously that on the Xbox I pay for the Fallout 1 subscription that gives me like a scrap box and everything, and I have had a whole bunch of like atoms built up from challenges and stuff like that. So I've got a lot of those kind of purchases on there in that account, but none of that carries over here. So I am extremely from scratch in this version of the game. So now we're getting into all the buildings. I'm assuming we're going to start seeing a bit more enemies. Let's see, how close are we? We're getting there. Just right up the hill, really. Looks like we got some ghouls. Ooh, we're also getting low on food. Let's see if we can quickly get some food and drink in us. Let's sort this by spoilage so that we get things that are going to spoil first. Perfect. Let's drink some tea and some soup. That should get us all buffed up there. I just about hit the F5 button trying to quick save, but this being an online game, there is no quick save. Ow. Okay, perfect. You're getting into my bubbles, ghouls. I don't appreciate trying to be hugged. Okay, what do we have? Here. That is Vault Tech University. You go there in the course of the main quest and for various other quests, but yeah, that is Vault Tech University, which is a very interesting site to behold. There's a lot of interesting lore that's in there, but I don't know if we'll actually, how much you'll ever see of that in this video. If you play the game yourself, you'll become very acquainted with Vault Tech University at some point. And so part of my background idea for this character is that because the Vault Fallout 76 takes place only about 25 years after the. Oh my gosh! Hi. There's a lot of you. Come get some. There we go. Right. So since Fallout 76 only takes place about 25 years after the bombs drop, that's one of the things that I like about its setting is it makes it very easy to make characters that could very feasibly, not just very feasibly, but most likely were alive before the bombs dropped. And so as part of your character's backstories, you can kind of do whatever you want, really. You can have people that, you know, were big players and all that kind of stuff before the war. And we come across a nice little stash of loot. We got some alcohol. I'll take that, since I can't make any of my own yet. We got some food, some Nuka-Cola. Heck yeah, we'll take all of that stuff. It looks like a whole bunch of little... I'll take the Trilby hat. That might be nice. Let's take the hats. I don't know if I'm going to take anything else, though. But you can, as I was saying, you can create a lot of really elaborate backstories for your characters, since it's very possible for you to have a character that would have been alive before the war and had a life before the war. And so, being a bit of an older guy like Pete is, he's going to have known a lot about Appalachia from his previous life before the war. So that really helps kind of with the metagame aspect of that I know this map like the back of my hand in a lot of respects. Just like Pete would, because, you know, he lived in Appalachia all his life before going into the vault. So that's a really nice way to connect those things, in my opinion. Which is what I typically like to do when it comes to, like, second characters or, like, later playthroughs that I do in these games, like Bethesda games and stuff, is the first character is typically, I try to think of, like, a background or a backstory that aligns most with how I'm going to experience it as a player. Like, I'm not going to know some things about the world and the environment and stuff like that. So what kind of character, I always try to, like, think of what kind of character might not know everything about the world that they were living in either, without having to resort to, like, amnesia and stuff. But in this case, it's because old Pete here has lived well before the war and knows plenty of stuff. He grew up here. He was born in Appalachia, grew up in Appalachia, probably went to Vault Tech University, and probably had parties in houses very similar to this fraternity house we're about to go into. So, oh, party poster, eh? The Pie Muse Wild Eviction Party this Sunday. Pie House Party rules: break stuff, be wild, trash hard, trash all, chug, coma, puke, and rally. All are welcome. Formal attire is optional. No robots. P.S. Cops are not invited. Cops come equal every man for himself. Okay, well, as long as the partying doesn't keep... As long as he's not able to hear the partying at night, old Pete's just kind of like a do what you want to do. Alright, what do we have? Wasted on Nukashine. Find the source of a dangerously potent beverage. Intriguing. So what do we have here? So it definitely looks like the party happened, as you can see. Oh, what is that guy holding? Chalk? Jerks. Okay. Eviction notice. From Vault Tech University Office of the President to Pi Kappa Mu Greek Society. This notice serves as a final warning to vacate the premises of the Pi Kappa Mu fraternity house before all occupants are forcibly evicted by campus police. This action follows repeated infractions against campus policy, countless warnings, and a record-breaking 24 on our 10-point infraction scale. Attempts to dissociate Pi Kappa Mu from the university are futile at best, and the property is and has always been wholly owned by the university. Do not attempt to appeal this ruling. This action directly serves the best interests and quality of life of the neighborhood and frankly the entire city of Morgantown. Infraction list for the current semester only. Malicious destruction of campus property, repeated breach of anti-hazing policies, furnishing alcohol to minors, multiple fire code violations, multiple health code violations, disorderly conduct, failure to maintain proper lawn care, and failure to acknowledge eviction notices. Oh boy, that is a bit of a rap sheet. Oh boy, and this is the state of their house. I mean, I know there was a nuclear war in between all this stuff happening, but yeah, as you can see, looks like they had quite the party. Huh, there's a soup in there. I don't know how good that soup would be, but I'm going to take the coffee mugs. I imagine Pete would like his alcohol as well as good coffee as a hangover remedy. So this guy especially had a time. All right, let's see here. Let's go upstairs and. Uh-oh. There's the rad roach. Okay. Well, looks like this guy went out with some bourbon. That's not a bad way to go. Alright, where do we need to... That's freaky. That's creepy. I don't like that at all. Nope. That's some nightmare fuel right there, if I've ever seen it. Freaking clown painting. Take the cop cap. Oh boy. It's the environmental storytelling skeletons. That guy's got a bucket on his head and some welding goggles. Oh boy, the details. And we'll take the letter of the VTU jacket because, like I said, Pete more than likely went to college here, and you know, doesn't have any kind of. Oh boy. Hi there, Feral Ghoul. Hello. What is this? Ted's terminal. Welcome to the personal terminal of Theodore Party Animal Dorfman. If you're reading this, it means you logged into my personal terminal. Don't do that. Okay. Messages. Nukashine. Ted, could we please nail down the plans for transferring Nukashine to Pie House for your party? Lewis won't speak another word to me until I've scheduled a date, and he's the only one with the formula. By the way, that joke the Pie Mews were circulating about him got back to us. Not funny. His Nukashine is going to make your eviction party the event of the year, so no more cheap jokes at his expense, okay? Recommendation? Ted, I have some great news. Professor O has a job for me. She says I'm a good fit, but the intern applications require 2 peer recommendations. The other Charlie wrote me one, and I was wondering if you could write me one. You said writing isn't your best skill, but I think you're pretty good. I even try to write like you sometimes. Do you think you could say some cool words about me? I tried to ask in person, but you were always hungover. That's boss. I just hope you read this soon. Getting this internship would mean a lot to me and my mom. Thanks, Ted. Okay. Oops. I forgot to include my name. Imagine me forgetting something that important on such an important request. Oops again. I forgot my name again. It's Charlie. And then last in his messages is, if you even care. Are you even reading these messages, Ted? I know you're not, yet here I am, still typing them up for you. So you know, I also typed up a recommendation for Charlie in your name. I joined Pi Kappa Mu because I wanted to make the most of my college years, and you guys know how to live it up if nothing else. After blacking out 4 nights in a row, I realized that's all you know how to do. I'm no saint, but I care about the Pi Muse. I can't tell if you don't because you're a jerk or because you're just too dumb. So I'm leaving. I want to stop being selfish and try to do something good for the world. My humanities grade seems a good place to start. Enjoy your party. See you never. Daily. Okay. Interesting. I think that's about all I'm going to check there. We're then now instructed to drink this vintage Nukashine. Oh! Rad Roach. But first I wanted to just hop around and see if there was any other loot to find. The mannequin. Badger, you know I like you. The brothers like you too. You're easily my 4th favorite Pi Mu. But listen, the whole mannequin thing has got to stop. It was funny at first. We laughed along when you brought it home from the department store. I thought it was a little weird when you named it Susie and started taking it down to dinner, but whatever floats your boat, right? The last few days, though, honestly, Badger, I don't even know what to say. We called a meeting and all decided that Susie needs to... Damn it, you got to stop calling this... You've got me calling the damn thing Susie now. Look, just get rid of the mannequin. This is me asking nicely. Sincerely, John. Mannequin. Oh. There's Susie. Okay. Till death do them part, eh? Alright. Well, that's certainly weird. Let's go ahead and give this Nukashine a drink, I guess, shall we? Bottoms up. Uh-oh. 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 This is definitely a interesting color. Oh my gosh. We've got company. Oh no, it's the police. It's the cops. Every man for himself, just like the poster said. Oh boy. Well, they're called party crashers, but I think it's funnier to play off of the joke from earlier. Oh, there's a basement. Uh-oh. There we go. Get the feral ghoul there. Where else? There's another one. Oh, perfect. I didn't even come down here. Okay. Well, this is trippy. The colors and all that stuff. So if this is what they were all having, they must have had quite the party. Alright, well I guess that's all the party crashes, or is there more? There's another one. And there's more upstairs. There we go. And another one. And more. I don't know where all these guys come from, but I'll keep shooting them as long as they keep coming. Is that it? That would seem to be it. Nope, I hear more. I hear more footsteps somewhere. There we go. Completed. Clear out the party crashers. Okay, well, that's what Nukashine is like. That's not bad. Alright, well, that's not too bad. Wait, what's going on? Hello? Hello? Load screen is really killing the vibe. Oh, God. What the heck happened? Where am I? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Man, what a headache I've got. That don't feel good. I'm not a teenager no more. I can't drink like that. Oh boy, the sun. It's getting in my eye. How the heck did I get up here? Where the heck even am I? Ugh. Oh my gosh. Did I walk that? Did I walk that? Ugh. Where the heck am I? What is that off in the distance? There is a city over there. That's Blair Mountain, I know that. That's the big extraction it looks at. It looks a lot more ashy and barren over there than what I remember before the war. Oh my goodness. That must be Charleston. That must be Charleston, and that's Mount Blair. Okay, so we are out in the middle of nowhere after a bad Nukashine trip, and we blacked out and have now ended up all the way down here, which is doubly not good because, for one thing, we were all the way up here. So, however, Pete ended up having a blacked out journey to get him all the way down here, I will never know, and we might never find out. He might never want to talk about it. Who knows? But the other bad part is that we are now smack dab in the middle of a region called the Savage Divide, which is a bit of a higher level area. Since several updates have come out for the game, the zones have they basically done a bit more aggressive level scaling. So, even though I'm in a higher level zone, it would have been a lot worse had I been here back closer to when the game launched. But nowadays it's not as bad, but there's still like a lot of more higher level enemies that spawn in this area. And we have spawned at the end of what looks like some kind of balancing act. And I don't know if we put on a show for this poor soul here or not, but I like to think that maybe Pete was able to make it across there drunk on Nukashine. Okay, read the Nukashine label in your inventory. Okay. Nukashine label. At our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. The steps behind him are the first threshold around the right corner. Study the street just to the left is the place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, but find the back door and we'll get you a drink. 2076. Alright. At our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. Oh, so we need to go all the way back up to Morgantown. Well, this should be interesting. How the heck am I going to get back there? We need to get all the way over there. First, we need to find a way down this thing. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Definitely not this way. Ooh, I see something over there. There's like railings and stuff. Let's see if we can't get a better look. Have my weapon out just in case. Oh, there's some kind of overlook there. I can't see how we can get down. Perhaps... maybe this won't be too far of a drop. Okay, nice. Okay. And I seem to have lost footstep sounds. That's good. That has happened a couple times where I've lost like footstep sounds and reloading sounds. So, Game is going to be a bit quieter from here on out, apparently. This is good. I don't know what causes that, but that's happened a few times to me as we've been playing on this PC version.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Well, I definitely heard that. I don't know where that guy's talking from. Hello?
Need to find a place to... How's it going today? Finally, a clear day. Maybe I can get something done now.
No rain or rat storm. It's nice to be outside again.
No one likes to stay cooped up all day. But when the weather's bad, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Okay, well, that was a pretty random talk. Good talk. At least he wasn't trying to kill me. Oh boy, we have a trek. We have a trek to get back to Morgantown. If nothing is... If the journey back isn't too eventful, maybe I'll be able to cut it out, but we shall see. Actually, I think instead of trying to trek all the way back there, we are just actually going to fast travel, because if we were like playing the game, if I was doing this as like a let's play, I would walk the whole way back, but for these game night episodes, they're supposed to be a bit more laid back and casual, and if I'm doing things a bit more laid back and casual, then fast travel makes a lot of sense. And because also, if we were to try to walk all the way back, it would take the whole rest of this episode probably, if not longer, because the game world is pretty big. Like say, it's like 4 times the size of the Fallout 4 map, so we're just going to fast travel and pretend that Pete here had to trek all the way back, had a splitting headache the whole time. Oh. And now he's back and ready, I guess, to kill some more ghouls, because... There we go. Nice and easy. We're also getting close to a level up, so that's good. Scorched over there. There we go. There's our footsteps back. Like I say, I don't know what causes different issues in this game, but it is what it is. Oh wait, now it's gone. I spoke too soon. Take out those ghoulies. There's that level up. Okay, at our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. That's going to be the Vault Boy. 100%. Need to go a bit more this way in order to actually get to the campus. Alright, we're here at the campus now. Stands a boy, gray and cold. Yes, I'm sure it's talking about that right there. And my dog's in the background going off at something. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, who are you?
Hear the hustle and bustle of students gathering, talking, and rushing to get to class.
Uh-huh. Interesting fella. Boy, gray and cold. That must be him. The steps behind him are the first threshold. Around the right corner. Around the right corner. study the street. Just to the left is a place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, find the back door, and we'll get you a drink. Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. That's it. Back door. There we go. Ooh, caps. Open. Search for information about Nukashine. Okay. Nukashine, what a trip. Put that in there.
I've taken every drug in the wasteland. Daddy-O, Mentats, Day Tripper, they each have their ups and downs, but Nukashine took me on a ride. I didn't expect it. Not from a swig of Appalachian hooch. I grew up on that stuff. Kentucky will do that to you. It was almost like a betrayal. The first sip had the same familiar burn. Then it kicked you in the head like a 2-ton ramen.
So that must be what the headache is.
From there, colors that I didn't know existed flashed before my eyes. The trees around morphed into ravenous ghouls. Beset on all sides, I reached for my gun and pulled a Tato from the holster. Useless thing, I shouted. By then, the ghouls had me. There was little I could do. I took off my shoe and beat him with it, to no avail. I decided to succumb, just devour me. I thought, well, what's the use of struggling at this point? Maybe some lucky cannibal will happen upon my scraps and get a free meal. At least that would give my death some meaning. I let my mind wander as my body ceased to be. A cool breeze on the Florida coast. The splashing of the Mississippi. The green
cellar
hills
construction.
of Appalachia. A violent storm in the distance. I drifted from one to the next as my flesh broke into 1,000 tiny pieces of ghoul fodder. Suddenly, sunlight. I sat up. I was whole on the temporal plane. Far too pleasant a place to be held. Appalachia. The green hills from my vision. The crisis was over. I was still alive. With an empty jug of Nukashine by my side.
Hey, that sounds basically like what happened to us. Alright, well, it sounds like we weren't the only ones that found Nukashine and lived to tell the tale. Alright, what's this about a cellar construction? Team, allow me to be frank. We've been struggling for some time now, despite many attempts to... what the heck is that sound? There is some kind of noise happening in the background. But I have no idea what that means. Okay, there's some kind of cellar construction going on, it seems like. So there's got to be a cellar around here. Ah, the Nukashine. And we got a whole speakeasy door and everything. Nice. Hello? Is there... well, nobody's home. I felt like I heard something, so I'm going to get the shotgun back out. Okay.
Does it smell like alcohol down here, or is it just me?
No, it kind of smells a bit like alcohol. Now, where are you at? Employees only. Oh boy. I've got a bad feeling about this. Or a good one. But there is definitely booze equipment here. Hello? Hi?
Excuse me there. I could, really use a hand, and you got more than just the one.
That I do.
Hi, I'm Bev. And Bev E-Ridge is the #1 alcohol quality testing robo brain in all of Appalachia. 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 Well, this juice joint's premier drink, Nukashine, is long overdue for a big quality test. Would you be a nice fella and whip me up a batch of Nukashine so I can do my job, please? I do have the recipe right here, but I think I might have sort of kind of dropped part of it in the locked supply room. Dopey me.
Dopey me. Okay, Nukashine ingredients part 1.
There ain't no lollygagging here, I'll have you know. No way. I am a full-time rummy, and this cellar is my stellar office.
Yeah, no lollygagging whatsoever. I am sure. I wouldn't think of it. I wouldn't dream of lollygagging or causing any kind of trouble whatsoever.
Don't be shy. Come on over and punch the bag with me.
Punch it. What bag? What bag? Punch the bag? What bag? I'll punch it. Alright, well anyways. Read the Nukashine list.
Alcohol down here, or is it just me?
New. Let's see. Also, why are we over encumbered now?
Hot dog, if it ain't my bestest of friends.
Is it because we're not topped up on food and drink again, maybe? Yes, because that gives us strength +1. So that is definitely what it is. Right, Nukashine ingredients list. Let's stay back on track.
Me? You said that.
Part 1. Top secret Nukashine ingredients. I need 5 corn, 5 razor grain, 5 wood for fuel, 2 boiled water, 1 Nuka-Cola Quantum. Okay. Find out Nukashine's missing ingredient.
I'm not too shy to say I'm positively pleased to see you.
I'm pleased to see you too, Biv.
My imbibulation chamber is feeling...
Let's get the...
feeling empty.
General access to supply room has been revoked. For details, contact Judy Lowell at a Psy House. Oh, God. I thought that would have been the... As of now, access to the rear supply room is restricted to Lewis and I only. Nukashine continues to be a collaborative team effort between all pets, but now that we're a real business, there are safety concerns and regulations that make it impractical to continue our open doors policy. Love you all, but I am going to have to insist on this. I need you to all be professionals and understand that this is in your best interests. I'm not at liberty to go into any more detail at this time. Thank you for your understanding, Judy. Oh boy, okay, so we need to find the password,
And the sky is shining like the sun.
which is not here. At the something Psy House is where we need to go, actually. We're actually still over encumbered. That's interesting. I don't know why that is. Probably because I had grilled radstag earlier and that boosted my carry capacity. I forget how fast the game loads on the Xbox until I've been playing it on the PC, and I'm just like, wow, these load screens take forever. So do I have any more grilled radstag? I do not. But that did the trick. Okay, so we need to go back up this way. We need to find the supply room password so we can make some Nukashine. I don't know that I would use it all the time, but because I don't really want to black out like that again, but pretty fun trip. As long as I have the ability to make alcohol myself, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And we got some more friends up here. Howdy, partner. Nice. Okay. So this looks... So this is the place. And here's the door. Alright. Find the supply room password. I think we can do that. Oh my goodness. We got a brewing station. That tip paid off. This is definitely where we need to go. Hello there?
Friendly reminder, board game Tuesdays are no laughing matter.
Alright. We need to talk. Lewis, you're the smartest person I know. The Nukashine project would be nowhere without you. I know that. When you told us you needed a little extra space to think, we gave that to you, no questions asked. It's just, we thought you needed space to think, not space to develop your hobby. Well, hobby is generous. It's more of an obsession at this point. Listen, every genius is entitled to their idiosyncrasies, but we could really use this space for pledges. I wish we could talk in person, but nobody knows how to find you these days. Please get in touch. I miss the old Lewis. The not crazy Lewis. Oh, boy. Somebody had an obsession with Nuka-Cola.
Personal log. Timestamp 1120761344. My special edition Nuka-Cola lamp arrived in satisfactory condition. After a few
Take those.
modifications,
You don't need them
I'm
anymore.
greatly pleased. I clearly now have the greatest Nuka-Cola collection in the city. But I've pushed the capacity of this meager hovel to the limit. Solution. I need to procure a warehouse in Morgantown for further expansion. But first, I need the proper financial capital. I clearly need to strategize a successful
Who's
commercial
winning?
enterprise. University students are plentiful, but what do they want? Aha!
I guess he lost.
Students love alcohol, and I love Nuka-Cola. I shall formulate a high-proof distilled spirit with Nuka-Cola. The perfect beverage. It just needs a name. Nuka-Hall? Nuka Mash? Nuka Brew? I'll get to that part later.
Okay, well, it looks like that place has a computer that very likely has what we need. So let's go ahead and check this out. Judy's terminal. The Nukashine initiative. No, that does not have the stuff. Maybe in the journal. Supply room. That's what we need. I had to lock the supply room at the speakeasy today. With everything that's going on in my mind these days, I'm bound to lose track of the password. So here it is. Shine. Ironic, right? If anyone finds out what Lewis has back there, what he's adding to the Nukashine recipe, it will be bad. I hope I can forget about it and put on a good face for everyone. Tonight's the big night. Nukashine's invited to the biggest party of the year, and for once, pets are too. If anything goes wrong, I'll take the fall for them. I know this can't last forever, but it'll be worth it, right? Okay, well that definitely makes me less comfortable with the Nukashine. Because it sounds like the secret ingredient might not be something that I want to know what it is. So that's fun. Let's go find out what it is. There's my initial picture of Old Man Pete. I need to take more pictures of Pete and chronicle his journey. My idea is to eventually, when I get this distillery going, I'd like to have 2 different camp slots going. One that has a farm for all of the raw ingredients that make different kinds of alcohols, and then the other to be the sort of distillery / bar. and build them both up in certain different ways to have unique looks and stuff like that. And so that's my idea for Pete. That's kind of what I want to do with this character. I don't really care about saving the world. I don't really care about the settlers and the raiders. I don't really care about the overseer's mission that much. I don't care about the Brotherhood of Steel. All Pete wants to do is live a peaceful life, tending some crop and making some good booze. Yeah, the lack of ambient noise right now is really, really weird. So hopefully that doesn't come through so badly in the video, because I know it just gets awkward listening to me, but here we go. I don't know what causes it. Maybe I'll have to look into that. Who knows, it could be some setting I have applied and all that stuff. Or, you know, the game is still slightly buggy in some cases, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's the case either. Alright. Password time. Enter in the shine. And open her up. Alright. Find out Nukashine's missing ingredient.
They are great. Especially that lovely little
Oh,
brick
boy.
over there. How you doing, Bricky?
I did not know it was going to shut like that. Alright, let's get in. Oh. So that's the secret ingredient. Just radioactive waste, huh? Add that to a bit of Nukashine. That'll put some hair on your chest. Oh, goodness. Nukashine ingredients part 2. Nuclear material. Wow. That's great. That's really great. Alright, well, we need to gather some stuff to be able to get Biv to make us some. So let's go see what we can find, shall we?
Happily ever after.
Gather boiled water. There's a river right outside, so let's go and grab that. Harvest corn and razor grain. I have an idea where we can get some of that. I mean, at this point, everything has nuclear waste in it, so everything's irradiated, even the water, so I guess a little extra won't really hurt. So maybe that's not so bad after all. Right. Was it pointing me to a place? Oh, yeah, it is. That's exactly kind of where I was looking at. Going down to the river to gather some water. Ow. I thought those might have just been sitting down there. Okay, well, this is definitely a farm. This is kind of where I was thinking we'd get some razor grain. Corn, good. More corn. More corn. Did we get enough corn there? No, we just needed one more. Okay, there should be razor grain around here too. But let's go down to the water here. And we need to collect several bits of water. But we're going to need to boil them. Is there any place to boil it? I don't see like a fire or anything. So this is not good. Oh! Hello. take that. Razor grain is what we need now. I think there should be some out here. There's wild razor grain. It's just very easy to miss. So here's more. 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. Perfect. Craft Nukashine at a brewing station, which there was one in the Nukashine, so let's head back there. We can drop all those dirty waters because where did they go? Sort dirty water. I definitely don't need 16, so let's drop those. Yeah. And head back up here. Hopefully we won't run into any more ghouls. Our shotgun takes quick work of them though, so it's not too big of a deal. Right. Nukashine time, baby. Let's do it. Let's see. Brewing station, craft.
You know this musty old soda? This for me?
Spirits. Fermentable Nukashine. Wait for Nukashine to ferment. Optional. Find a way to speed up the process.
Where's Lois anyway? We didn't get to talk much. I'd like to tell him how swell I'm doing.
How would I... Oh, what is this? Hello?
Hot dog, if it ain't my bestest of friends.
Okay. Optional. Find a way to speed up the process. It's putting it, like, right here. Oh, warning, read. Since Nukashine is selling out so quickly, Lewis is working on a flash fermenter to age it faster.
I wouldn't mind the company.
Please do not touch unless you are Lewis. Okay. So flash fermenter, let's do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it. Alright, hey Biv, I've got Nukashine for you, buddy.
Do I smell me a Nukashine?
You do.
Let me just put that in my imbibing chamber and... Wow! Now that is a drink. Excuse me.
You're excused, Biv.
Quality rating, blissful, side effects, illness, addiction, permanent brain damage. You know, the list goes on. It's not great, but you get the idea. Customers will be raving if you serve this drink. What? I don't know. But do not sweat the details. Won't you come back tomorrow and help me with my daily quality test? I got plenty more recipes to try out.
Okay. Perfect. Quest completed. We have now unlocked the brewing station camp crafting item. This is excellent. This is excellent. We can now make alcohol. That was the goal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is about all the time I've got for tonight. Thanks for tuning in with Neon and Old Pete here. This is not going to be the last time you see of Old Pete, because at some point we'll have to show you the distillery and the farm once we get those built, right? And I'm sure there's plenty of other trouble that we can get into in the meantime. But if you like the video, consider liking and subscribing. Pleased to have you all here. Thanks you for watching. But until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Cheers.